Your best friend is the reason he left. But worry no more. She is reaping the fruit of what she sowed. What hurt you the most was not just the loss, it was the source. It wasn't only that he left, it was how it happened. And more deeply, it was who was connected to it. The one you trusted, the one you confided in, the one who had access to your thoughts, your feelings, your vulnerabilities, the one you never thought you would have to guard yourself against. That is where the pain took root. Because betrayal from a distance is one thing, but betrayal from proximity cuts differently. It leaves questions behind it. It makes you revisit moments that once felt safe and wonder what was real and what was not. And for a time, it may feel like they moved forward without consequences. Like everything aligned for them while you were left to process the damage. Like they walked away with ease while you carried confusion, hurt, and silence. But there is something shifting now. What was done lightly is no longer sitting lightly. There is a turning happening, not loud, not public, but undeniable. The same ease they thought they would carry forward has been interrupted. The same choices they felt justified in the moment are now being revisited under a different light, because nothing built on betrayal remains untouched. There is a weight attached to it, one that doesn't always show up immediately, but when it does, it settles in ways that are difficult to ignore. And what you need to understand is this: what they set in motion did not end with you. It continues, not as punishment, but as a consequence, because actions have a way of circling back, not always in the same form, but with the same impact. What was dismissed, what was hidden, what was rationalized, it doesn't appear, it unfolds. And now there are cracks forming in their connection, forming in their sense of ease, in the narrative they told themselves to justify what they did. Things are not as smooth as they appear. There are tensions they didn't anticipate, moments of discomfort they can't fully explain, a lack of peace where they expected certainty. Because when trust is broken to create something new, that new thing carries the imprint of how it began. And that imprint does not fade easily. So while it seems like they gained something at your expense, what they are now experiencing is reality of what the gain required. And it does not feel as secure as they imagined. Meanwhile, you are in a different space entirely. Even if it didn't feel like it at first, even if the pain was overwhelming, even if the question lingered longer than you wanted, you have been moving through something that is reshaping you. You've been learning discernment, learning to see beyond words into actions, learning to recognize inconsistencies earlier, learning that not everyone who stands close to you is aligned with you. And that awareness is not a loss. It is protection for everything ahead. Because where you are going requires a different level of clarity, a different level of trust, not blind, not assumed, but earned. And this experience, as painful as it was, has given you that. So don't let what happened make you feel like you were naive. You were open. You were real. You were genuine in your connection. The betrayal does not redefine that. It reveals who could not meet you at that level. And now, as things begin to unfold on the other side, there may be a part of you that notices, a part that hears things, that senses shifts or becomes aware that everything is not as it seemed. You are not meant to monitor their outcomes. You are meant to move beyond their decision. Because what is happening with them is not your responsibility to witness, to fix, or to respond to. It is simply the continuation of what they started. And you have already stepped out of that. So what they thought would bring them something solid has introduced instability. Because your freedom was never going to come from watching them unravel. It came the moment you were no longer part of what they chose. And now, while they navigate the outcome of their actions, you are being positioned in something that doesn't require betrayal to exist. Something steady, something honest, something aligned with you, aligned with who you are now, not who you were when you trusted them without question. So let them face what they created. And you keep moving forward, knowing that what broke you open has also set you apart from everything that was never meant to stay in your life.